Hello, we're doing a mirror in Malta. This is a Florentine made mirror. It is a sort of a hybrid Renaissance Rococo mirror. You have the scrolled, carved work on the border. It's a gilt oval mirror. The first thing I have to say is not antique as in terms of a period mirror. It is a mid-20th century mirror, and the scrolls are made of plaster. But it's a very good example of a mirror of this type, and if you go to Florence now, there are shops who make them still, and there's catalogues where you can still buy these mirrors, probably from some of the same companies in fact. Even though it's the 1950s, you have this very pleasing speckling deterioration of the silver on the mirror, and for many people, obviously many hate it and want it to be perfect, but for many collectors or dealers, the old mirror is a desirable thing. You can fake a speckled mirror by taking the backing off a mirror and applying a paint stripper to the paint which holds the silver nitrate, but it's very indiscriminate, and it's very hard to have the right amount of paint stripper on it. You can put too much on, you can put too little on, it can be uneven. So to get this effect is extremely difficult, though it is done. People do it. This mirror, apart from the pleasing even speckling, it's beveled, so it's an expensive mirror. Aesthetically, it's very impressive and grand and luxuriant, and the depth of the faux carving is notable. You can see I can put my hands inside it. What they're trying to do is make it look like a real Florentine carved wood frame, where it would be literally pine with gold leaf. This is not a gold leaf, this is a gold effect paint. The mirror was made to hang sideways. I'll show you why, I can tell you that. Somewhere on here there's a hook. There it is. That is a 1950s metal hook, manufacturer's hook, and this was made to hang over a sideboard perhaps, or over a dressing table, sideboard in the dining room, over a chest of drawers, don't know. It was made to hang that way, and if you ever had a small home with a low ceiling, you would be tempted to hang it that way. I personally think it looks better the other way, and it has a modern hook now, so it can be hung the other way. The back reveals wood, and it looks like solid wood, the way it's been made. As is often the case with Florentine mirrors, they're made of kits, parts stuck together, not one piece of wood. It's made of sections all nailed, pinned and glued together, often painted in an ochre. But this is actually plywood. You'll see, it's ply. That's why it's later. It could be 30s or 20s. I think it's going to be 50s probably, because that hook looks like a 50s hook to me. It has a paper backing onto a modern mirror. So we know it's not an original. We know it's not a Victorian copy. We know it's a 20th century mirror. And that is the reason it is good value. If you went to a furnishing shop now and bought a mirror like that, you'd be paying really quite a lot of money for it, even if it was a brand new one. But of course, with the brand new one, you don't get the pleasant deterioration, the distressing. So I think on a hung properly on a wall in the right place, that's a lovely thing. I'm going to bring it to the camera so you can see the quality of the finish and how good the mouldings are. The frame is actually pierced, so if you are to hang it on a wall, you'll get the effect of the wall colour coming through the actual piercings in the frame. So it's a well considered thing. It's a time-old design. Sometimes you see portraits in this type of oval mirror. Okay, I think I've gone over it thoroughly. Thanks for looking in.